All right, here we go. We back again. It's Jace the Small City Giant coming at you one more time with East Texas Business the Podcast. And this time we got Granger in the house to talk about the new group they got together, the new members and everything they got going. I'm going to get him to introduce himself to the people.
I'm Granger Williams. I'm from Nacogdoches, Texas. Been here since 1994.
So you've been there since 94?
Yeah.
Okay. And for as the music, you sing, let the people know what you do, man. I know, but I want you to tell the people.
By profession, I'm a music teacher. I teach vocal choir at Tyler High School here in Tyler, Texas.
Okay.
And in my spare time, I am a minister of music at 3 different churches, and I have a gospel quartet group.
Okay. Oh, man. See, I didn't know all that.
Oh, which part?
No, I just thought you just played at churches and stuff. I didn't know you was an actual teacher.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Already. Okay,
yeah, a lot
okay.
of people sleep.
Well, you ain't know, man. Hey. Because I know we be in 2 different circles, man. You be at the church, and I'll be out in these streets acting crazy.
Yeah. No different. I used to be out there.
But, yeah, okay, for as the quartet you got going, what's the name of the group?
The name of the quartet group is called Reciprocity. And reciprocity just means just giving back in a reciprocal manner, something versus where I give you something and you give me something back, and that now we've practiced the law of reciprocity. If you just keep giving and giving and, giving back to each other. Right.
Okay. And who are the members?
The members are, we have Lakeisha Bailey Marshall. She normally sings the what they call the top in the quartet world. It's really just like soprano. Then we have Nikki Devereaux Miller. She sings our bottom note, which would be considered what you call tenor. Okay. And we have Ashley Shepard, who sings alto. She covers the part that's missing.
Okay.
So she's very versatile. She sings all the parts that's missing when someone's leading or when there needs to be a part that's added. And then we have Alma Bartley, and she sings the middle, is what they would call the alto note.
Okay. So far as that, is there a lead singer?
We're all lead singers. We're all profound singers. Been singing a long time. Although I did form this group, and I am the leader of this group, I'm definitely not a hog when it comes down to singing, because they all can sing. If I cannot sing, I won't sing. I'll just, play music or making sure that the sound is correct. But my singers are too good to not let them sing.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, this is not like a with the Supreme when only one person sung. Diana Ross was singing, or
I got you.
Any of those groups like that.
Yeah. What do you have any musicians in the group also, or is it just singers?
Yeah, I have musicians. I play the keyboard. I'm looking for musicians because I would love to not have to play. But I have a drummer and a bass player. My bass player's name is BJ Mackey, baddest bass player in the land. Yeah, I'm telling you, hear him. It ain't nothing I can say. You have to hear him for yourself.
Okay.
And then I have Julius Gene Daniels, who plays the drums for me. He plays in all types of bands. He's in R&B bands and stuff, so he's pretty well known too. He's bad. Gene been following me since he was a kid also. So, and all these people that we come together, there's nobody asking for no payment. There's nobody that's trying to reap anything but just good music and good people. Right.
Okay. All right. And let me know, man, how y'all came together as a group?
We came together as a group actually when the girls were very young.
Okay.
When I moved to Tyler in 1994, there's a group, community choir around here called Tyler Area Chapter, and they are affiliated with the Gospel Music Workshop of America.
Okay.
And so I became the youth leader of that organization back in the 90s. Some of them were in high school. Some of them might have been just getting to high school or have graduated. But they were all young kids. When I first moved here and was a part of that group. Then out of that group, once they got older, I started a community choir with the same name, Reciprocity, because I use Reciprocity as a ministry name.
Okay.
Because even at school, I want the kids to be guilty of, being a blessing so that somebody can be a blessing to you, practicing the law of reciprocity. So I had a big choir, maybe 50 voices strong, good things sometimes come to an end. When in the gospel music field, you are hyped for the moment. And then after the moment, things start to come to a demise, big group. A prime example of that here in the city, everybody in the city, in the church world, knows the Tyler Interdenominational Youth Choir, which is called Tyler IYC.
Okay.
It used to be 100 voices.
Okay. Then
it dwindles down. Over the years, people grow up,
right,
move away, so that's kind of how it happened.
Right. Life happened.
Life happened. So the group came to a halt. I still use my ministry name, though, and so the pandemic came, the ice storms and stuff, they came where it kept us in the house to where we could go to church. It was the worst. And so even after the quarantining and the pandemic, churches haven't come back to being how it used to be,
right,
where you just go and it's just going to be packed, no matter what the church was. And so now churches are fighting for people to still be in service when there is, nothing to even be worried about. You see people everywhere but the church.
Yeah.
And so that affects the choirs, that affects the rehearsals and stuff like that. So after the quarantine and the pandemic, I was like, I got to do something. There's no choirs, there's no, musicals, there's no nothing. I said, I'm going to have to be the one to put something on. I'm going to have to be the one to, pull an aggregation of people together to come to, and have church or whatever. So, it started back in March. People don't really believe that we didn't start till March. I grew up with a group of guys that even after we moved from Nacogdoches, they flourished in ministry.
Okay.
Pastor Varg Butler, Pastor Ptolemy Stigall, and we decided to come back to our hometown and produce some ministry for them. And when we decided to do that, I was just thinking to myself, well, I've been doing choirs all this time. I said, but my hometown don't know me with the choir. They know me with the quartet.
Okay.
So I was like, well, let me, strategically put these girls together, and let's make this happen. All in 2 to 3 weeks, made it happen and went and killed the show.
Already.
So these are not no Rudy Poop girls. They can sing.
They can get out. They can blow.
Yeah. That's just point blank period.
Yeah. Everybody can stand on their own.
Right. Yeah.
I heard that, man. Well, that's good, man. I can't wait to hear y'all, man. I mean, y'all, you sound like, y'all got everything together. I can't wait to check out the music. Before it's the studio, y'all plan on releasing a single, or y'all gonna do albums, or what's the whole goal here?
That would be one of the most awesome things to do.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a songwriter.
Okay.
I have written songs, way long time ago.
Right.
But you go through things, and sometimes you just put your pen up, and I just have never picked my pen back up.
Yeah.
But we would love for someone to, donate us a song.
So everybody out there, they looking for songwriters and musicians.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
And we looking for somebody that ain't looking to no money, because like I said, we we just been together since March, but. Not to toot our own horns, we better than most.
Right.
So
I feel you.
If you are that kind of person that feel like you got to have something and keep it, the way I feel.
Yeah.
And and this is what I tell the girls, and this is definitely not a statement to be bragging, but I feel like, and this is just me, Jace, I feel like that if I'm doing something and I ain't getting no money,
right,
ain't nobody got no business getting no money.
Right.
I know my value, know my worth.
Right.
I'm going to donate my time.
If you ain't tripping, should nobody be tripping. I got you. But it's going to get to a certain point where it is going to turn into business, though.
Yeah.
You keep doing it long, it causes, man, this music thing, people will take advantage of you quick.
They will.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you act like you don't know your worth, or they see you got a good heart, they going to jump on it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, eat your alive.
That's true.
I'm telling you.
That's true.
Because people have been stealing from East Texas for the longest.
Yep.
All genders of music. You know what I'm saying? They come here and take. They ain't never gave nothing.
Well, that's kind of one of the reasons why I decided to do me with ladies,
Mm-hmm.
me with other fellas.
Some guys, yeah.
Because it's nothing in this area of the sort that's going on.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it sticks out. There's a standard of class with it.
Yeah. Already, man. So, I mean, do y'all have any shows coming up? Or?
Oh, we have a few things coming up. Next Saturday, which is the 20th, a week from today.
Okay.
We'll be in Canton, Texas. I wish I would.
That's the 26th.
Yeah, we'll be in Canton, Texas for Pastor and First Lady John and Rita Taylor.
Okay.
Opening there, a closing, I think, is their revival. Mm-hmm. And then we have a show in Waco, Texas in September the 16th.
Okay.
We will be in Waco, Texas. A featured concert, our first featured concert, where we are the
okay.
Main,
y'all the headline.
The headline, yes.
Yeah.
And then September the 22nd, we will be performing for a event here in Tyler, Texas. One of the ladies and her husband, they own a catering service called Shepherd's Eats. If you have never eaten Shepherd's Eats, you better get you a plate. Most definitely.
For sure.
But they will be hosting an open mic event, and we'll sing there. Won't be no quartet though. You know, we do all genres of music, and I hope no one's offended by whatever we decide to do. But you know, we're music lovers, and we're going to sing whatever we want to sing. Yeah,
already. I feel you. I'm definitely gonna check that one out. The one in here in Tyler. I'll definitely be out there to check y'all out for that. Okay. Other than I mean, for as if you was to do like, let's say, some studio work, would you be interested in a single, or you want to do a whole album, or what's the goal with that right there?
Well, I was taught by some very wise people that putting out an album is never good.
Yeah.
In the first place.
And people don't know you.
And people don't know you.
Yeah.
And the second thing is that if you put out an album, you know, let's say it's a banger.
Right.
Then it's got 10 songs on it. Mm-hmm. Now you got to produce something else with 10 or more songs on it that tops that.
You got to backdoor it.
So, you know, it's just easier to do, you know,
let's do some singles. Right,
you know,
right.
And so that's what I'm looking, forward to. And then maybe, you know, you come back and do an album, a live recording or something like that.
Right.
Studio work right now will be the most valued in this situation. But, you know, just getting in front of the right people at the right time, right place. You know, I know studio would cost money, you know, and so that wouldn't even be no problem. But I'm just talking about the natural sense of it. You know, don't be trying to gain from somebody who's a babe in this.
Right. I know what you're saying. You're trying to take advantage of it. I got you. What y'all got social media? Do y'all have a social media page set up yet?
Yeah, we do. We have a Facebook page. We have a TikTok page.
Okay, what's the ad? What's the address?
Just Reciprocity, just the name of the group.
Man, Reciprocity. It's the first time I heard that word, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna tell you the first
how you spell
time,
it. Spell it. People ain't gonna be able to find it, man.
Reciprocity. Okay.
That's one of them TI words, man.
Reciprocity was from famous singer Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
And it's in one of her songs. And I'm going blank now talking about it, but it's in one of her songs. And I looked it up. Then I was like, Lord,
okay,
like this is me. Like,
so when you heard it, you were like, hey, well,
just
go
the
see
word,
what's up with this. Yeah.
Period. When I didn't know what the word was.
I'm interested in it now because I ain't never heard it. Yeah. But I feel what you're saying though. I like the meaning of what you're saying behind it. Yeah.
Right. You know, most quartets are called Sons of Zion or something in the airs, or you know, and this is 2023 and we not going to be, you know, with an old name. Right. We want something that's going to make you ask the question.
Right.
What does that mean?
That's definitely what that do. That's definitely what that does. I mean, I need to get that right. But yeah, man. Once again, you Granger, right? Mm-hmm. And what's the name of the members of the group?
Reciprocity.
And the members.
And the members are Lakeisha Bailey Marshall. Ashley Thomas Shepard.
Okay.
Nikki Devereaux Miller and Alma Bartley.
Okay. Well, man, I appreciate you coming through, checking out the podcast, man, and hopefully I get a bigger situation. I can get the whole group in here, man. Yeah. We can all chop it up.
Most definitely.
We need about 12 mics, and I'm going to have to mic up everything. But yeah, it's all good, man.
Yeah, and if anybody want to hear us or want one of the ladies, feel free, you know, to let us know because that's our thing. That's what we love.
Okay.
And it ain't for no show. It is not to be seen. You know, it's a gift that has been placed in us that we just don't mind sharing.
Right.
In any aspect of the matter.
Right. I feel you, man. Well, I appreciate you coming through, man.
Yeah.
This East Texas Business, the podcast. I'm Jace, the Small City Giant. Until next time, man, y'all take it light.